Imagine the profound impact of stumbling upon a secret that reshapes our understanding of the past. What if the key to altering our history lies not in what we know, but in what we don't? These mysteries, scattered across the globe, have confounded historians, scientists, and sleuths alike. From vanished civilizations to unsolved codes, they hold the promise of unveiling forgotten truths that could fundamentally change our historical narratives. Today, we embark on a thrilling expedition into 10 of the most captivating unsolved mysteries in history. Each one holds the potential to rewrite chapters of our story, offering new insights into human achievement, endurance, and perhaps the supernatural. As we venture into these enigmatic cases, we'll peel back the layers of mystery, shrouding events and artifacts that have defied explanation for centuries. Unraveling these mysteries has the potential to redefine our history and transform our understanding of humanity. So join us as we venture into the shadows of the past, seeking clues that might one day rewrite the pages of history in ways we never thought possible. Mystery number 1: the lost colony of Roanoke. In the late 16th century, the New World was the stage for ambitious colonial ventures. One of the most mysterious attempts was the establishment of the Roanoke colony, located on Roanoke Island in what is now North Carolina, USA. In 1587, under the governorship of John White, 115 settlers arrived to establish a permanent English settlement in America. However, when White returned to the island in 1590 after a delayed resupply mission from England, he found the colony abandoned with no trace of the settlers or their whereabouts. The only hint left behind was the word Croatoan carved into a wooden post. Cracking the mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke could dramatically reshape our understanding of early American history. It would provide insights into the interactions involving European settlers and Native American tribes throughout the earliest days of contact. Moreover, uncovering the fate of these first English settlers could offer crucial clues about the challenges and the survival strategies of early colonial America. It would not only fill a significant gap in the historical record, but could also illuminate the broader narrative of colonization and its impacts on both settlers and indigenous populations. Mystery number 2: the location of Cleopatra's tomb. Let us travel back to the waning days of ancient Egypt, where the last of its Macedonian rulers, the legendary Queen Cleopatra VII, reigned alongside and often against the titans of the Roman Republic. Known for her intelligence, political acumen, and alliances with Roman leaders like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, Cleopatra's life was as dramatic as her eventual demise. Following her defeat by Octavian, the future Emperor Augustus, in 30 BC, Cleopatra and Antony took their own lives, marking the end of the Ptolemaic kingdom and the beginning of Roman Egypt. Yet despite her storied end, the location of Cleopatra's tomb remains one of history's great unsolved mysteries. Over the centuries, historians and archaeologists have pieced together clues in hopes of discovering her final resting place. Some believe Cleopatra and Mark Antony were buried together, possibly near the Temple of Isis, an Egyptian goddess who was closely associated with Cleopatra. Modern archaeological efforts have focused on sites near Alexandria, where she ruled and supposedly died. Others suggest that her tomb might be submerged underwater due to earthquakes and tsunamis that altered the ancient landscape. Each theory leads to extensive debates and searches, driven by new technology and enduring fascination with the Queen's enigmatic legacy. Finding Cleopatra's tomb would be a discovery of monumental historical and cultural significance. It would not only provide unprecedented insights into the burial customs and ceremonial practices of Ptolemaic Egypt, but also offer a more intimate glimpse into the life and death of one of history's most iconic figures. Such a find would likely contain artifacts, writings, and possibly even the mummified remains of Cleopatra herself, each adding layers of understanding to our knowledge of ancient civilizations. Moreover, solving this mystery would capture the world's imagination, bridging the gap between the past and present, and reviving interest in ancient history among scholars and the general public alike. Mystery number 3: the Voynich manuscript. Within the quiet confines of Yale University's Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library lies one of the most perplexing puzzles in the world of cryptology, the Voynich manuscript. Named after the Polish-American bookseller Wilfrid Voynich, who acquired it in 1912, this enigmatic book is believed to have been composed in the early 15th century. Its pages are filled with unknown symbols, intricate drawings of surreal plants, astrological diagrams, and mysterious human figures, all written in a language or code that no one has yet been able to decipher. The manuscript's origins, purpose, and the meaning behind its texts have tantalized and baffled scholars and cryptographers for over a century. Numerous theories have been proposed about the nature of the manuscript's text. Some suggest it may be a lost natural philosophy text, its strange language, and an elaborate code hiding scientific knowledge. Others believe it could be a medical treatise, with the botanical illustrations representing herbal remedies. Cryptographers and codebreakers from the NSA to amateur historians have tackled the manuscript, employing everything from medieval cipher techniques to advanced computer algorithms. Despite these efforts, the Voynich manuscript remains an impenetrable secret, fueling further speculation about its origins and contents. Should the Voynich manuscript ever be decoded, the breakthrough could redefine our understanding of the medieval world. Unraveling its text could reveal new scientific discoveries, philosophical concepts, or medical knowledge lost to time. The manuscript's content might even challenge preconceived notions about the period's geographical and cultural understanding. Deciphering it could lead to a deeper understanding of how knowledge was transmitted across continents long before the modern era. The implications of such a discovery would be profound, shedding light on the intellectual and historical context of the time and potentially sparking a renaissance in the study of medieval manuscripts and cryptology. Mystery number 4, the fate of the Amber Room. Crafted from tons of the finest amber, gold leaf, and precious stones, the Amber Room was once considered the 8th wonder of the world. Originally constructed in the 18th century in Prussia, the room was a masterpiece of Baroque art and a symbol of opulence and luxury. It was later gifted to Peter the Great of Russia in 1716, where it adorned the Catherine Palace near St. Petersburg. This breathtaking room was not just a national treasure, but a piece of world heritage, admired by all who laid eyes upon its golden glow. However, the outbreak of World War II marked the beginning of the room's mysterious journey into oblivion. During the war, the Amber Room was dismantled and transported by the Nazis to Königsberg, now Kaliningrad, Russia, for safekeeping. However, its trail vanishes after the war. Theories about the fate of the Amber Room abound. Some speculate that it was destroyed during the bombing of Königsberg in 1944. Others believe it was further hidden away by the Nazis in a labyrinth of secret bunkers, perhaps to fund a future resurgence. Yet another possibility is that parts of the room survived, dispersed across the globe in private collections or forgotten in some unremarkable storeroom, waiting to be rediscovered. Unraveling the fate of the Amber Room would not only close a painful chapter of wartime plunder, but would also be a monumental event in the art world. The recovery of such a masterpiece could lead to a renaissance in the appreciation of art and craftsmanship from the Baroque period. It would undoubtedly become one of the most significant cultural restitution in history, symbolizing the triumph of cultural heritage over the ravages of war and time. The rediscovery of the Amber Room would also stir a global discourse on the protection and recovery of cultural artifacts, influencing policies worldwide. Mystery number 5. The disappearance of MH370. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 vanished from radar screens, sparking one of the most profound aviation mysteries in modern history. The flight, flown from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing with 239 people aboard, vanished without a trace. Despite extensive international search efforts covering vast swaths of ocean, only a few pieces of debris have been definitively linked to the aircraft. The sudden and complete disappearance of the Boeing 777 has left families, experts, and the public searching for answers and grappling with numerous unanswered questions. Theories about what happened to MH370 range from mechanical failure to deliberate actions. Some experts suggest a catastrophic systems failure that left the plane incapacitated. Others believe there may have been a deliberate diversion by someone in the cockpit, leading the plane to fly off course until it ran out of fuel and crashed into the Indian Ocean. Recent developments and refined analyses of satellite data have helped narrow down potential crash sites, but the plane's final location remains elusive, fueling ongoing investigations and speculation. Finding MH370 and understanding what led to its disappearance would have far-reaching implications. For the aviation industry, it would provide critical insights into potential safety flaws and necessary improvements to prevent future tragedies. Solving this mystery would also set a new precedent for international cooperation in aviation accidents. Most importantly, providing answers would bring some measure of closure to the grieving families, offering them the facts of what ensued to their loved ones after years of painful uncertainty. The resolution could also help heal international wounds as nations grapple with the implications of the tragedy and work towards more robust global aviation safety standards. Mystery number 6. The identity of Jack the Ripper. Step back into the fog-laden streets of Victorian London, a city of stark contrasts and hidden dangers. In the autumn of 1888, a shadowy figure known only as Jack the Ripper emerged from the mists, his presence marked by a series of gruesome murders in the Whitechapel district. The Ripper's heinous acts were not just brutal, they were methodical, taunting the police with cryptic messages that heightened the terror. Despite extensive police investigations, the Ripper vanished as quickly as he had appeared, leaving behind a legacy of fear and an unsolved series of crimes that continued to fascinate and horrify the world over a century later. Over the decades, the list of suspects has grown extensively, ranging from plausible to the bizarre. These include a barber from Whitechapel, a renowned physician, a member of the British royalty, and even a famous painter. Each theory brings its own arguments, from forensic evidence to witness statements, yet none have conclusively proven who the real Jack the Ripper was. Recent advancements in forensic science, such as DNA analysis, have opened new avenues for investigation, with researchers and amateur sleuths alike hoping to crack the case using modern technology. Unmasking Jack the Ripper would be a landmark event in the fields of criminal psychology and forensic science. Identifying him could help resolve one of the most enduring mysteries in the annals of crime, providing new insights into the mind of a serial killer and the social conditions that allowed such a figure to evade capture. Solving the case could vastly influence modern forensic methods and criminal profiling, offering lessons on how early law enforcement missed vital clues. Furthermore, for a society still captivated by the Ripper's lore, uncovering his identity could finally put to rest the myriad of theories and possibly offer some closure to a chapter of London's history that has been open far too long. Mystery number 7. The Secret of Oak Island. Off the foggy shores of Nova Scotia, Canada, lies a small wooded island wrapped in legends and curses, Oak Island. For over 2 centuries, this enigmatic island has been the focus of treasure hunters and mystery enthusiasts alike. The legend began in the late 1700s when a young man discovered a circular depression in the ground, leading to speculation of buried pirate treasure, possibly linked to Captain Kidd or even Blackbeard. This initial discovery set off a treasure hunt that has continued to this day, driven by tales of hidden riches, ancient artifacts, and encoded messages left by those who might have hidden their bounty deep within the island's complex system of booby-trapped tunnels and pits. Over the years, various expeditions have tried to uncover the island's secrets, each adding a layer to its mystique. Theories about what might be hidden on Oak Island range from pirate treasure to sacred religious relics like the Ark of the Covenant or the Holy Grail. Others suggest historical manuscripts that could rewrite history, or vast caches of gold smuggled away from revolutionary wars. Despite modern technology and numerous digs, the island continues to guard its secrets zealously, with many expeditions facing bizarre accidents and mysterious failures, which some attribute to the legendary curse of Oak Island. If the secret of Oak Island were to be unraveled, the implications could be profound. Discovering a significant historical artifact could dramatically alter our understanding of history, providing insights into early colonial and pirate activities in the Americas. If religious artifacts were found, the impact on theological studies and historical narratives could be groundbreaking. Moreover, solving this long-standing mystery would validate centuries of speculation and effort, potentially inspiring a new generation of archaeologists and treasure hunters. The discovery would not only be a historical milestone, but would also serve as a testament to human perseverance and curiosity. Mystery number 8. The Purpose of Stonehenge. Nestled on the windswept plains of Salisbury in England stands Stonehenge, a colossal formation of standing stones wrapped in mystery and majesty. Constructed in several phases beginning around 3000 BCE, this prehistoric monument consists of massive sarsen stones and smaller bluestones arranged in a unique circular setting. The precision of its layout, aligned with the solstices, suggests that its builders possessed not only advanced architectural skills, but also a deep understanding of astronomical events. Yet despite its grandeur and precise construction, the true purpose of Stonehenge has eluded historians and archaeologists for centuries. Over the years, Stonehenge has been the subject of numerous theories and extensive archaeological scrutiny. Some scholars believe it served as an ancient burial ground, supported by the discovery of human remains dating back to its earliest phases. Others argue it was a place of healing, a kind of prehistoric Lourdes to which people made pilgrimages. The most enduring theory suggests that Stonehenge functioned as a celestial observatory, used to mark the passing of seasons and predict celestial events, which was crucial for agricultural societies. Recent technological advances have allowed archaeologists to uncover new findings around the site, suggesting a vast, complex landscape that holds further secrets to Stonehenge's full significance within Neolithic society. Unraveling the purpose of Stonehenge would offer groundbreaking awareness into the minds of our ancient ancestors. Understanding why and how Stonehenge was built would enhance our knowledge of prehistoric people's relationship with the cosmos, their social structure, and their religious beliefs. Solving this mystery could redefine our understanding of the sophistication of early human societies and the extent of their astronomical knowledge long before the advent of modern tools. Such a discovery would not only enrich our historical narrative but could also influence current archaeological methods and theories about human development across the globe. Mystery number 9. The true authorship of Shakespeare's works. Imagine the theaters of Elizabethan England, filled with the resonant sounds of dramas that would come to define the canon of English literature. William Shakespeare, a playwright from Stratford-upon-Avon, has long been celebrated as the author of these works. Yet doubts linger. Some scholars and literary critics argue that Shakespeare, a man of modest education, might not have penned such complex texts, suggesting instead that the true author could be someone else entirely, hidden behind the veil of Shakespeare's identity. The question of authorship has sparked fierce debates and numerous theories. One prominent alternative candidate is Edward de Vere, the 17th Earl of Oxford, a well-educated and well-traveled nobleman who had the means and the motive to write anonymously. Supporters of this theory point to similarities between his life and themes in Shakespeare's plays. Other candidates include Francis Bacon, a philosopher and contemporary of Shakespeare, and even Christopher Marlowe, another playwright who some believe faked his death and continued to write under Shakespeare's name. Each theory brings its own set of arguments, backed by textual analyses and historical coincidences, yet none have definitively proven the case. Solving the mystery of who really wrote the works attributed to Shakespeare would not only be a seismic shift in the world of literature, but also in our understanding of the Elizabethan era. Such a revelation would challenge the traditional narratives of literary history, prompting a re-evaluation of how we interpret the plays and poems themselves. If a different author were to be confirmed, it would deepen our knowledge of the political and cultural contexts in which these works were written, and perhaps explain some of the enigmatic aspects of the texts that seem disconnected from Shakespeare's known biography. This could reshape literary studies and even affect how the works are taught and understood. Mystery number 10. The Zodiac Killer's Ciphers. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, Northern California was threatened by a shadowy figure known only as the Zodiac Killer. This elusive serial killer not only claimed numerous victims but also taunted police and local newspapers with letters containing cryptic ciphers, boasting of his crimes and promising more violence. His communications, filled with chilling details and complex symbols, created a saga of horror and mystery that has persisted for decades. While some of his letters were cracked, revealing disturbing messages, others remain unsolved to this day, continuing to elude the best efforts of codebreakers and cryptologists. The Zodiac ciphers are some of the most tantalizing cryptographic puzzles of the 20th century. The first cipher, sent to the San Francisco Chronicle, was decoded by a high school teacher and his wife, revealing a message in which the killer expressed his enjoyment of killing people. Other ciphers, including the infamous Z340, which was partially solved only recently, hinted at the killer's identity and motives, but were fraught with ambiguity and complexity, leaving many questions unanswered. The ongoing efforts to crack these codes involve a combination of historical research advanced computer algorithms, and crowdsourced decryption projects, showcasing a fascinating intersection of old-school cryptography and modern technology. Deciphering the remaining Zodiac killer ciphers could revolutionize our understanding of one of America's most mysterious serial killers. Solving these puzzles would not only potentially reveal the identity of the Zodiac, but also provide unprecedented insights into his psyche and methods. Such breakthroughs could significantly impact criminal investigation techniques, particularly in the field of forensic linguistics and cryptanalysis. The ability to crack complex codes could be applied to other cold cases, potentially solving them and bringing closure to countless unsettled scores. Moreover, unveiling the truth behind the Zodiac's messages could deter future criminals who might consider evading law enforcement through similar means. In this journey through shadows and uncertainties, we've explored 10 of history's most intriguing unsolved mysteries, each holding the key to altering our understanding of the past and possibly the future. From the lost colony of Roanoke to the cryptic ciphers of the Zodiac Killer, the resolution of these mysteries could unravel centuries-old secrets, redefine historical narratives, and revolutionize various fields including archaeology, criminology, and even literary studies. The implications of such discoveries promise not only academic enrichment but also a deeper connection to our human heritage. We invite you to share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Do you have insights or additional theories about these mysteries? Could modern technology be the key to unlocking these age-old secrets? Join the conversation, and don't forget to subscribe to the Phantasmal Eternity channel for more content that delves into the fascinating corners of history and mystery. Your engagement helps us uncover more stories, so like, share, and comment to keep the mysteries alive.